Have been having winds of over 80 miles an hour there.
Incredibly powerful there, the winds, and obviously we're also waiting for high tide this morning, which could have some more impact. Our own Susan Wornick riding out the storm on the Cape. She's live via Skype right now in Mashpee. And Susan, you're saying you heard and saw a lot of rain overnight.
You know, Bianca, there was a lot of rain, but then it would come very quickly, and then it was gone just as quickly as it arrived. Skype, isn't it amazing? The technology is mind-blowing. We can sit here, I can look out the window and tell you that the seas are very angry. We're on Pompanesett Beach, which people who know this area know that's usually a pretty calm surf. With me is Lieutenant Colonel Mike Feiner, who is sort of overseeing the operations of the Massachusetts National Guard. And we're happy to report that there have been no unusual occurrences so far, Mike.
That's right. And to the best of our knowledge, there hasn't been anything that we've had to respond to at this point, and we're prepared to respond to any emergencies.
We just saw the video from New York City, buildings demolished and crumbling. Happily, none of that here at this point.
Very happily, we haven't had any significant damage, any big winds, or any flooding to the best of our knowledge at this point.
And also, as we reported here on the Cape, in Mashpee, for example, a number of shelters opened up late yesterday. The Mashpee selectmen, as a matter of fact, did a reverse call saying to people, you know, this is what you need to do, this is where you need to go. But there haven't been any mandatory evacuations.
There have not. In fact, the National Guard and the Mass Military Reservation are also well prepared to support the people of Massachusetts should there be any need for shelter, food, and other resources.
And how many soldiers do you have at this point?
At this point, we're authorized to have up to 2,500, and we're targeting 2,000 soldiers on the ground, as I mentioned, in 4 battalions located throughout Massachusetts.
A number of the retailers in the Mashpee area, I checked yesterday, are staying open today. The major supermarkets are staying open, a couple of hardware stores. The governor is saying stay home, and the National Guard is saying the same.
Yes, in fact, the governor was spot on yesterday when he mentioned stay in your homes. Please do not do anything that you do not have to do. I know people have normal habits in the morning. They get coffee, they get breakfast, they do a lot of things, get the newspaper maybe on Sunday morning, but please, whatever you do, stay home in the safety of your shelter and don't do anything that will cause risk.
And I know that this is probably going to sound so silly to a lot of people, but I've seen it here on Poppy Beach. This normally calm beach is very exciting to people on a day like this. They want to go out there and do some body surfing. Don't do it.
No, please, whatever you do, do not go in the water. Please do not go near anything that is movable on the ground, because it's not so much the sustainable winds, it's the gusts that will pick things up and move it, and you'll be like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. You'll get hit, and it won't be pretty. All right.
Well, we are going to be here watching everything from the Cape with Lieutenant Colonel Mike Feiner, but for now it's back to you.
Why would you go to the sea when Susan is reporting Mashpee Commons officially is staying open today? So there you go. Susan and Colonel Feiner, thank you so much. Let's check some sports action for you right now, though. It was a preseason loss for the Patriots. New England's defense last night could not stop the Lions, and Tom Brady struggled, connecting on just over half of his passes